Come on, little silly lights. You better turn on or I will be sad. And I will cry. Like very ugly crying, you know, when there's snot and everywhere. It's not sexy crying, it's really ugly crying. It's not a threat, it's a promise. Good evening, laddies, lasses, and lassos, and welcome to the click. Christmas is officially over, and that means it's time to be a bad boy because Santa cannot punish you, you bad little boy, until next year. That's why we're rocking demon hoodies and stuff. Emotional support demon plushie, emotional support demon hoodie, which hopefully comes out in the near future. Isn't this comfortable? My god, you can impale your enemies while also being really cozy. Speaking of impaling your enemies, today I figure we would do something beautiful. Because Christmas is over, we're gonna take a look through the most cursed memes I could find online. And one of the most beautiful sources for cursed memes is r/HolUp. Because what better way to consume cursed memes than to have a little bit of a plot twist now and then. Oh yes, indeed, nothing says cursed memes quite like flabbergasting your spine out of your butt. Enjoy. Mwah. Oh, that's so cute. I love that. Okay, excellent. It's almost as cute as me.
I was posting with my favorite actor and some dude photobombs like he's the main event. Look at this outrageous photo.
He's my chemistry teacher. He wouldn't hurt a fly. Jesse, let's cook, Jesse. We gotta cook. Is that where the whole thing comes from? You know, when we have the slang word when you say, let him cook. Is that where it comes from? Is it actually a Breaking Bad reference that has turned into, like, brain rot? Oh my god, the history of brain rot. Okay, we're just in the restroom vibing and, it's just a surprise kitty. Oh my god, there's that sort of moment where you're like, man, this is a unique experience. But I hope the window isn't big enough so he can actually squeeze through. It's like one of those trash memes you see on Twitter where it's like, if this happens to you, what do you do? It's like, I don't know, I would die, I guess. To be fair, I would pet the shit out of it as it mauled me to death. I think it's definitely worth it. You know, die the way you wanted to live. Petting floofy things you probably shouldn't be petting. 50% sale ends December 29th. Ooh, I have a couple hours. Succulent suncatcher stained glass plant decor flower ornament. Interesting gift for adults. Gift idea with humor. That's a suncatcher. I mean, they are kind of admitting in the title. It has like a bit of an innuendo joke in it, right? Here you go, honey. Look at this little cactus. That brings the whole idea of like shove a cactus up where the sun doesn't shine a whole new meaning. Oh my god, my cactus-themed adult toy. It comes with spikes and everything. 1 star. Worst room and bad smell. Footpath maintenance hotel. Don't refer this hotel. Don't rate 1 star, else we'll upload your CCTV recording. I love how this hotel is just publicly threatening with releasing what I'm assuming is basically revenge adult films on a public forum. Oh my god. I mean, it could also be that the guest in question actually did do something inappropriate in more of a public setting. You know, they like urinated on the front desk or something and it's caught on camera. Then it's perfectly valid. Perfectly valid. But if it's a CCTV inside of the room, yeah, maybe not. I remember watching this tutorial video, which is more relevant for like Airbnbs, I think, where you can basically use your phone light to search for like transparent surfaces and stuff and potentially hidden cameras that can be hidden behind like chargers and that kind of stuff. Kind of fascinating stuff. What kind of a scary world we live in. So beware. The last time my dad hugged me, it was because there was no light and he thought I was the maid. There is so much to unpack in this one. In like so few sentences. Do you think this is something that should be posted on Twitter and not like, I don't know, posted to your therapist? Uncle couldn't believe his eyes. Alright. Yeah, we're just looking at some houses and stuff. That looks nice. Ooh, men kissing. Oh! Oh, he never saw men kissing before. Alright, yeah, look at that. Oh, there's a man kissing. That stare though! That stare! I think, oh my god, even the emotional support demon just was laughing until he fell down, poor little boy. I feel like this face would be such a perfect reaction gif to send to your friends whenever they say something strange, right? My god. I also like that there's a slight hint of like, traumatize them back in this video, right? Like, oh my god, this picture of men kissing. Oh no.
Babe, my nose is runny.
Oh, babe, come here. Oh, couple goals, yes indeed. Curing each other's colds since the day we got together. Yum. Be me, Virgin. Want some of the freak? Hear about clown hookers. What the frick? Man, I love this text already. This is great. Cheap one, only $60 an hour. Why not? Schedule a meetup. We meet. She does a, protection that can be used as a balloon, like a balloon animal. It's a cute little cotton puppy. I squeeze at the boobs, they honk. What? I squeeze again, honk. I'm giggling. She's giggling. That was fun. Her boobs honked. Why her boobs honk? Why? Is this a fever dream? This is just a fever dream, isn't it? Kai Cenat reportedly skeptical of string theory. It's just not conclusive enough. A theoretical framework of such large magnitude is impossible to test empirically. I love that mainstream Twitch is getting into string theory debate. This is perfect and totally happened. Amazing. Oh, it's not Renala, it's like Renella or something. I can't pronounce it because I'm dyslexic. But anyway, that's basically me down there, the little Pepe being overshadowed. That's right before I get absolutely crushed 35 times in a row. That time in Elden Ring when you lose the boss battle on purpose. My god.
I wish we could choose our baby father, that emoji.
Someone come tell her before I do, because I'ma hurt her feelings. What do you mean I wish we could choose our baby? I swear to God, this is why they need to teach people about the bees and the flowers in school, okay? Dear, oh my God, Twitter, for f***'s sake. To our friend Ron, who died on this bench in quite a strange way. I wonder if this is like a joke and a prank, or if someone's friend actually died on this bench. That makes it kinda scary, doesn't it? And also, like, don't you usually put on benches with messages and that kind of stuff, like, with the entire bench itself? How did he die on the bench if the bench wasn't erected yet? How does that work?
Hello again.
Oh, hello.
Oh, this is so Swedish.
Oh, thank you.
Are you going to put it up yourself?
Oh, no, it's way too big. I'm gonna put it up in the living room. Bye.
All right.
Well, Swedes are quite freaky, if I'm gonna be honest. I remember I had an American friend visiting me from the US at one point, and in the morning after like New Year's or something, they sent me a picture of like a train station or something like that in Sweden, and there were just like a bunch of pants hanging over the railing. And they said, oh, after a wild night in Sweden, this only happens in Sweden. Man sues himself and wins. A Kentucky man who threw a boomerang that flew back and hit him on the head has sued himself for $300,000 and won. And astonishingly, it will not cost him a cent because all the money he won comes from his insurance company. Man, this is like one of the most American news articles. This was from 1996! That's the biggest HolUp. Oh my god, someone on this subreddit actually dug up an article from 1996. Holy shit. Okay, that is really impressive. You know, this sounds like a very flawed system, but I am all for cashing out from insurance companies, I'm gonna be honest. That kind of stuff is some of the scummiest business practices I have ever seen.
Good girls or bad girls? You girlies at home better pay attention on how to be a good girl or bad girl. Loosen a few buttons when it's hot. Make it hot by loosening a few buttons. This is like some 2008 kind of Not Like Other Girls cringe, isn't it? Wax their floors or wax their bikini line. Blush during naughty scenes in movies. Smile because they know they could do it better. Wear white cotton panties. Don't wear panties.
Jesus Christ, I think this belongs on like Not How Girls Work, I'm gonna be honest.
Think they're not fully dressed without a strand of pearls. Think they're fully dressed with just a strand of pearls.
This whole thing just screams. No. Oh, the demon escaped. Oh, well. This whole thing just screams 2008. I am so quirky and not like other girls. Man, you only have a choice between wearing underwear or clean your house. You cannot do both.
Pack their toothbrush, pack their bzzz. Go to the party, go home, and then go to bed. Go to the party, go to bed, and then go home.
I see. Because it's like you go to the party and then you go have a power nap. And then you keep partying. Very strategic. Good girls say no, bad girls say when. All of this kind of stuff is so weirdly exclusive and black and white. I love how incredibly unhinged this is. It's amazing. Wait a second, does this also mean that the good girl that packed her toothbrush and the bad one that packs their, like, adult things doesn't pack the other thing? Are you telling me the bad girls that are, like, fun don't brush their teeth? That doesn't sound very appealing, I'm gonna be honest. Oh, you know, I'm such a dirty boy, I don't brush my teeth. Great! Wow, that's a Tinder line.
You wouldn't even believe this. You got two white people, but underneath there...
Oh my gosh,
It's
I
a
just
black
did that
person.
now. Oh my gosh.
That's so crazy.
What the
I don't know what to
did that
say.
now?
That's so crazy.
Okay, scanning the surrounding of this thing, right? Everything is a bit odd. It's in the middle of traffic. It's not like outside of a restaurant or something. I'm pretty sure this is like an artsy thing. It's like an art exhibition or something like that in public. So it's probably supposed to look weird. You know, it's probably something along the lines of like, oh my god, you know, the upper class is always enjoying the luxuries while being on the backs of the lower class. I wouldn't be surprised if that's sort of like the message behind this piece. But I would say I'm 90% sure this is like an art thing, to be fair. But it looks incredibly cursed. My god, which is sort of the point. Oh my god! This is how you find people your age easily. Okay, so if we look at these windows, you can see like the windows that have party lights. Those are people between ages of 18 to 23. Then you have the one where the lights is turned on, which is like people my age, where we watch TV or play video games, but we don't have a social life. And then you have the ones where the light is out, which is, you know, people that are sick of nightlife and go to bed at 9.
In 2018, when the guy I was seeing texted me,
Monday Night Raw? Question mark emoji.
so I planned for a night of intense pleasure, but instead I ended up here.
Raw Monday night! Oh. Communication is important, you see. Maybe you were the good girl in that diagram after all. Pack your toothbrush next time! God, that's gonna live rent-free in my head forever, I swear to God. Why are you going there?
To spread his grandpa's ass cheeks. Ashes,
Oh, that is so unfortunate. Oh my god, the only thing I can imagine that is more unfortunate is to have this kind of autocorrect in like a public event or an email or something like that. Also, I just realized another thing. Why does your autocorrect have like ass cheeks on a higher priority than ashes? What have you used your phone for? Dad's second car crash this week. I mean, I guess people grieve in like different ways and humor and laughing at death and all that kind of stuff, but dear God, man. That's a bit macabre, no? Good morning, neighbor. Morning, bro. Can you please satisfy your wife quietly, please? I am sleeping. I'm in the office, bro. I mean, this text is probably fake, right? It's probably just a rigged text, right? With one person using two phones. But imagine if this actually happened. And this is how you figure out your partner is cheating. You're like, oh my god, my neighbor is complaining about noises. It's like, I get to argue with my neighbors and ruin my relationship all in one. This is a great day. With inflation at 7.5%, you lose half your money in 9 years. The only way to outperform that consistently that I have found is crypto. Just this year, I have already lost half my money. Oh, that is great. You mean keep up with inflation, but like in that direction. Wouldn't that even make it multiplicative? That is awesome. Honestly, man, if there's a few things I've learned about investing, it's like stay away from things you don't understand, have a vast majority of your portfolio in stable, very solid, boring like, I don't know, global index funds, and then have a small amount of it that you gamble with. And with that amount, you also do the exact opposite than what your instinct tells you. It's absolutely wild. Oh, it's funny, man, isn't it? The world is a very intriguing place, and a lot of it is cursed. Pick a number from 1 to 50. 20. We won't speak for 20 days.
please, let me pick again.
Okay, fine.
50.
That moment you think you have the upper hand and you have like burned someone, but then they just come out and be like, wha-bam. That is so sad. Oh my god.
Not my mom telling me she still talks to my ex because I still talk to her ex. Ma'am, that's my dad!
Can you imagine your parents having a divorce and they're demanding you to take sides because like, are you on the side of my ex? Why are you spending more time with my ex than me? Like, please, it's my parent. That's no excuse. Oh my god, we're literally back in high school, but with your parents. r/ask Reddit. Your Reddit username is how you die. How fricked are you? Cowfricker99. How fricked are you? Well, it depends on what you mean, I suppose. Unhappy cow. Hello, my friend. This is a very stereotypical bad comment section. Damn, that was out. Hey, language, please. My 7-year-old son goes on here. No! No! Received a text from my girlfriend saying she was breaking up with me. Imagine how relieved I was when a couple of minutes later she texted, sorry, wrong number. Wait a minute! Ooh, it means now you're one step closer to actually being exclusive. Isn't that great? You know, glass half full or that kind of stuff, or glass half I guess. If there's one thing I love, it's Black Friday. You know, all that consumerism and rushing into stores and being stampeded and that kind of stuff to buy stuff on sale that was literally just jacked in price 2 weeks ago to make it look like a sale. Look at this very wholesome crowd. Oh, look at that dog that is also charging for the TV section. That dog is going for some good old sales. Yes, indeed.
Oh, look, I met Ronaldo, my idol, but wait, there is no reflection. Either this is Photoshop, or he was a vampire.
But if he is a vampire, why aren't the clothes reflecting? Have you ever thought about that? With vampires, do they have to be naked to not have reflections? If they sneak up on you in the bathroom, they're always nude. Man, vampires are kinda pervy. I asked this dude what his shirt said, and he said, dope. I didn't have the heart to tell him. Dope? Okay, I can kind of see it, then... No! No! Oh, that's so bad! Whoever designed this one needs to be fired from anything they have, I swear to God. You are being murdered. You look the killer in the eye, and your last words are the last text you sent. Aw, come on. This is the third time today. Third time today you're getting murdered. Man, you have a very good survival rate. Oh, speaking of good survival rate, look at this cloud. That is very sus, isn't it? This can be one of those psychological tests, like depending on what you see. Do you see Spider-Man or do you know... You know, one of those ones. When your wife asks you to put the baby to sleep, night-night, little homie, you better nap well. These kind of like wordplay misunderstandings remind me of like the classic Simpson episodes where it's like, but boss, I thought you said he was dead. No, when I said he sleeps with the fishes, I meant that, oh, that's enough, boss, please. Man, those kind of jokes never get old. I kind of like it. My silly little pun brain appreciates it. Just a friendly reminder from a paramedic this holiday season. Okay, so not that one. Not... What? Okay, what about... Oh, that one's kind of round. This one? No. Okay. That one is cute. No? Okay. Oh, that one, though. No. Ooh! No. What do you mean no? What do you mean no? How to actually disintegrate your prostate one-on-one? It can be a beautiful Christmas, Mr. Claus. It can be a beautiful Christmas. Ho, ho, ho. Who has demolished their prostate this year? Oh, me, Santa. Me, I have been a good boy. Introducing girlfriend to my family. Me. This is my girlfriend, Janine. Janine. Hi. Wife. What the fuck? They're always so against it, right? People always get in the way of your love. Like wife and kids. Disgusting. They cannot control you. Man, I need to have a disclaimer in my videos that it says, like, never take anything I say seriously. Which kind of turns into kind of a bit of a paradoxical thing, because then you should take that seriously. But then I'm asking you to not do it, so then you wouldn't do... So yeah, it kind of goes in a circle, doesn't it? Yay. Just bored on the train, but at least I'm not wearing pants. Oh wait, that's the reflection from the person behind it. You know, this is that kind of thing that the bots on YouTube would go absolutely bananas about. I remember back in COVID when they were understaffed and they implemented more aggressive bots. And stuff like this you literally couldn't post for like a year straight because the bots just nuked it. It was absolutely wild. A relationship with no gender roles. We both hustle, we both clean, we both cook, we both take it in the butt, and we both spoil each other. Man, look at that. That is so sweet. That is just couple goals 101, isn't it?
Daddy, you're leaving?
Honey, Mommy and I just need some time apart. It's not your fault. Yay! Oh, yeah, let's go, husband! Orphanage. Oh, that is... That's not what I thought this was at all. Honey... We're getting a divorce from you. It's not your fault, but it's because of you. Okay, let's see. We're playing a bit of Hanged Man. We only have a few tries left. C-I-T. I wonder what it could be. I simply cannot find whatever this is. It is so difficult as a man. Any sufficient advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. Look at the stick that is just hanging. That is so cool. Oh my god. What is on the top of that stick? I guess it's an anti-slide mechanic, you know, so you don't slip off. It's like a little handle. That's great. But this is unironically really cool, though. I would really love to, you know, try this kind of thing as a street performance. Not the, but like the, you know what I mean. Whenever I am in trouble, I think, what would Jesus do? Then I pretend to be dead and disappear for 3 days. I mean, amen, that's just me when my social battery has run out. It's like, I'm just gonna pretend my phone isn't here, and then I'll catch up on texts in a couple of days. How to maintain friendships.
Should I put this crystal in his car?
My fat butt thought this was fried chicken. Yeah, it kinda does look like fried chicken, doesn't it? I'm also a bit confused why I should put this specific crystal in his car. Does it do something for the car specifically? Or maybe it just is like fried chicken and it's just gonna mature in aroma over the weeks. Update on stress survey results. Oh my god, that is so good. A company that actually takes stress and stuff seriously. This is so good to see. Dear team, recently we conducted a survey to understand your feelings about stress at work. Many of you shared your concerns, which we deeply value and respect. As a company committed to fostering a healthy and supportive work environment, we have carefully considered the feedback. To ensure that no one remains stressed at work, we have made the difficult decision to part ways with employees who indicated significant stress. This decision is effective immediately, and impacted employees will receive further details separately. Thank you for your contributions. Oh my god! When you go into like a little meeting and think like, oh my god, we're having these little surveys about stress to improve the workplace, how sweet. And if you answer anything wrong that you're stressed, you just get canned right away. You're a beta cuck who can't handle stress. Get out of here, Steve. The corporate world. I'm so glad I'm reading memes for a living, man.
Last thing that made you cry?
Pepper spray.
What's your favorite book?
Rocky 3.
Do you like Taylor Swift?
Taylor Swift? I love that dude. You know, I actually met him once, you heard, in Brooklyn like a year ago at a beef patty store.
What's your dream car?
Mario Kart.
It's a me.
Luigi with the squeegee.
Best advice you've ever given someone?
Yeah, my boy Mike, he's a janitor, but his house is dirty. So I told him he should work from home, you heard?
That's sound advice. What's your favorite Pokemon character?
LeBron James.
Are you dating?
Nah, I'm playing the saxophone, you heard? Of course I'm dating.
What's the best part about dating in 2024?
Free food. Equality.
What's the worst part about dating
good.
in 2024?
I hate when I go out on a date and it goes great, but the next day, my wife found out about it.
This dude is great. He should just have a podcast where he just talks random smack and you can just listen to it and be confused and entertained at the same time. Please, Mr. Sir, if you're watching this, start a podcast. I would watch it. Thank you.
Oh, look at this dress. Holding the back of the dress with your other hand to tighten it is so real. Girl, I have one arm.
That is so unfortunate to make like this cute little comment, be like, haha, I can relate. I do this for photo posting too. And it's like, oh, whoops. Not the time, iPhone. You threw away our entire relationship for a random guy. Congratulations.
Whee! Woohoo! Break up and cheating! Yay!
My fish is not eating anything. Please help. All right, I mean, this looks more like a very raw lunchbox. I'm gonna be perfectly honest, like do-it-yourself sushi kit. But this kind of image reminds me of people who really should not have pets. Or kids. Or any responsibilities at all, matter of fact, to be honest.
If I'm wearing a bikini, where do I put my Pokeballs? A woman's secret.
They just have the fucking X-ray. Oh god. The fact that they put this in like a game that small kids play is absolutely wild. I don't think I ever picked up on this, to be honest. When I was reading this when I was a kid, I was barely literate in English to begin with, so maybe that was part of it. It's like, oh, she's saying something, whatever, let's battle. And the other part is like, oh, I guess they have a second bag or something, maybe? Huh? Oh, it's that time of year again, where they're all trying to find the most beautiful tree, but they won't want a filthy tree. Quickly, shut me all you can.
Perv, my life depends on it.
War and Peace. Oh, that is such a good comic name as well. I love the puns. That is beautiful. Yes, indeed. I mean, maybe some people are looking for poopy trees. Chinese censorship for Dragon Ball Z. Oh, blood and oh. Oh, God. Oh, my God. When the censorship makes it even less PG-13, I swear to God, China, come on. A classic Franklin story. Franklin fakes an injury to get Percocet. Ah, just good old Franklin vibes. Oh, here's this little book for 5-year-olds on how to get drugs from the hospital. Why are you the way that you are? 90s Nickelodeon. May I slap you with my spicy burrito? Yeah, it's that and like expectations in partners and romance and that kind of stuff. Like the amount of baddies there are in like kid shows from the 90s is wild. You know, the amount of like really buff dudes or seductive ladies is absolutely insane. And the waist to hip ratio is like 52. It has destroyed me. Seriously, what are they celebrating? Oh yeah, that's a good question, because this is like 10,000 BC or something. Oh, that is so funny. I can't really understand this, but this seems to be some kind of doll review. Okay. That looks pretty realistic. Oh, that is so uncanny, though. It's so uncanny, man. What? It's like when the doll is too good, so it becomes uncanny, right? Oh. Okay, that explains it. That explains why it looked so weird. Is this the next level of, like, you know, people doing the whole living statue kind of thing? Like, oh, yes, indeed, we have this little thing going on at home when I'm a doll. And we take turns. Tomorrow I'll be the doll, honey. Silly. You have to really... Oh, there we go. Now it's properly supporting my emotions. Because I have a lot of them. I am really sorry, but I asked for this day off a month ago. My cousin is getting married, so I can't make it. Sorry, I don't see that written on my calendar. If you need the day off, it's your responsibility to confirm with management in advance. You can't leave that to the supervisors. If I don't see you at 3 p.m. today, you're fired. Are you fucking serious? Don't worry about firing me. I quit. Have a nice life. Suck my pee-pee. That's an incredibly unprofessional response. And unfortunately for you, pee-pee is one of my favorite tastes. Not only that, but ball smell. I mean, at this point, I guess they're not your boss anymore, so it's not like age our territory. But damn, boss. Damn, go off.
Kissing my little...
Yeah, maybe you should look out for what kind of frog you be kissing, yo. The second member of arrested, blah, blah, blah. Here we go. Here's a bunch of pictures. How bad they should have protected the identity of the agent. Oh, that's so stupid, man. Oh, my God. Damn, girl, you a vagine?
No.
Want to change that? What? Wait, how does that, what are you talking about? Ooh, maybe that can be like smooth or whatever. Like I imagine someone coming up to me and be like, hey there, I'll make you feel like it's your first time again or something. Is that maybe that sounds worse. I don't know. Maybe this isn't so smooth. Maybe this is more just like really creepy territory. It sounded better in my head. Sometimes you just need to say things out loud to realize how unhinged they are. Everyone welcome. That is so sweet, except buses. Racism is alive and well. Rain on different worlds. Earth, water. Venus, sulfuric acid. Titan, methane. Neptune, diamonds. HD1, glass. Ogle, liquid iron. Uranus, semen. That's really fun, man. That's funny. My libertarian uncle and his... That's not a good thing to say, is it? I think this whole family is just a little bit quirky, isn't it? Just showed up to Christmas dinner. Obama blows gay apes. What is that combination of flags? Did you make this shirt in paint and send it to one of those custom printer shops? Oh my God. If anyone in the comments actually works at a place like that, you know, custom printer places for like shirts or calendars or whatever, what's the wildest thing that someone has ever sent in? Because there must be some really fascinating stories, right? And this is probably one of them. Dear God.
It flies by so fast. I wish I had 2 Christmases.
Honey, we have some news. Oh, it's like a monkey paw Santa. Oh man. That could actually be like some kind of parody horror movie kind of stuff. Monkey paw Santa, and whatever wish you have is like fulfilled technically, but it's always with a horrible downside. That would be really funny. 5 stars, works great. My girlfriend and I were on the verge of breaking up because I would keep her awake at night with my constant mouse clicking. Not anymore. Consider this relationship saved. This mouse is so silent she will sometimes forget I'm even home and invite her lover over. He's a pretty cool guy. Works great. My wife's boyfriend likes the silent mouse. When you've been through a rough breakup, but your sisters are there to comfort and console you. Man, family's so wholesome, isn't it?
What's wrong, step-bro?
Family's not so wholesome, is it? Alright, going to refill some water. Oh, wait, it's an ice machine. Going to fill ice cubes, alright. First, we got our roll of d20, though. Ooh, critical 1. That is not good. Alright, let's try it anyway. Let's go for some ice, baby. Here we go, and it's a pickle. It really do be like that though, isn't it? I remember when we were playing an adventure and we were doing like a homebrew system with hit points and like hit boxes and that kind of stuff. Very cool system. It was like you roll for hits and depending on what your d20 rolls, you hit different parts of the bodies, right? So like a critical 20 or like 18 plus basically, it's like a headshot and you know, then it's like upper body, and if you hit very low, it either just dings on the arm or you hit like a leg or something, right? Pretty cool stuff. But we were rolling so bad and the system was so unbalanced that we as the party came into like a fortress and there were 2 guards by the door. We were like a party of 5, right? And we got party wiped by 2 regular ass NPC guards. Because it's like, oh, 1 guard shoots, oh, critical 20, headshot 1 of the peeps. Okay, roll damage. Okay, you instantly died. And then and then next thing happens, oh, it hits you in the knee. And it's like, oh my god. And one of the people in the team was a medic, or healer, I guess. So he was like, okay, I'll roll to heal you. Ah, critical 1, amputated the whole leg and it bled to death. Okay, great. And then it's like 3 people left and he just got headshot and died. Adventure over. Man, that was so sad. The epic heroes get party wiped by 2 nobody NPCs. That sucked so bad.
You're coming home with me.
It is a Merry Clitmas indeed. I just thought of that pun right as I was saying it, and man, I'm kind of proud of it. Berlin Tinder is wild. Okay, here we go. It's a bunch of girls. They're all posting in the same Wait a second. No, is this the memorial plate? No, man. I mean, I've seen the pictures on r/Tinder from people taking pictures at the literal train tracks, though. I mean, that's arguably worse. But like, man, you could have picked like a more scenic location, I think. Dating apps, what are you doing? When you're browsing the dark web and see yourself for sale for $500. Am I really that cheap? Whoever put me here doesn't value me. This sucks. Ah, well, laddies, lasses, and lassos, I do hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed having you here. You wonderful, beautiful beings. I'm gonna snuggle up in my demon hoodie to make you jealous so you're more likely to purchase one for yourself once it comes out. Yes, indeed. Genius Marketing 101. Have an amazing rest of your day because you do deserve it, and I will see you in the next video. Mwah.